This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, has officially inaugurated the second phase of the Dubai Water Canal, a 12-kilometre waterway that connects Dubai Creek with the Arabian Gulf. The launch ceremony, held in a peninsula near the Jumeirah Beach Park on Wednesday, was also attended by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai. His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, and a number of senior officials and other dignitaries. The celebrations featured an aerial show inspired by the UAE's heritage against the backdrop of a water fountain themed "A Million Drops Make the Oceans," while stating the Dubai Water Canal is a new landmark in modern Dubai, built at a total cost of 3.7 billion dirhams. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed stressed that in order to ensure the sustained development of the UAE's economic capabilities, we need to foster innovation, explore new ideas and think outside the box. He also stated that the UAE aspires to rank among the leading nations of the world and further develop its position as a hub for innovation and creativity. The ruler of Dubai added that we are challenging ourselves to generate the best ideas and initiatives. Our progressive way of thinking, ambition and positive energy will bring happiness to the people and prosperity to the nation. While the 1 billion dirham first phase of the Dubai Water Canal project extends 9 kilometres from Ras Al Khor to Sheikh Zayed Road, the second phase, costing 2.7 billion dirhams, extends 3.2 kilometres and features a 6.4 kilometres of waterfront. The canal, which ranges from 80 metres to 120 metres in width, stretches from the Business Bay, crosses the Sheikh Zayed Road, passes Safa Park, Al Wasl Road and Jumeirah 2, and terminates at the Arabian Gulf. Ways to promote relations between the UAE and Armenia, as well as regional and international issues of common concern, with a focus of talks between His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and the Armenian President, who is on an official visit to the UAE. Their meeting covered a number of topics, including economic and trade relations, investment, development, and all aspects of cooperation to serve the common interests of both the countries and their people. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed stressed that the UAE, led by the President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, seeks to enhance relations and cooperation with Armenia in various areas of mutual interest and to also achieve their common goals. He also further underlined supporting all initiatives that would enhance UAE-Armenian relations. The Jalila Foundation, which is a global philanthropic organisation dedicated to transforming lives through medical education and research, today celebrated the graduation of 72 teachers and 120 parents from its flagship programme, Taluf, which means harmony in Arabic. The programme is designed to provide carers of children with special needs with life-changing skills to help them lead more productive and happier lives. The graduation ceremony marked the second cohort of teachers and principals, hailing from 9 private and government schools in Dubai, to have successfully completed the 6-month training course. The teacher training programme was established in partnership with Zayed University and supported by the Ministry of Education and the Knowledge and Human Development Authority. The ceremony also celebrated 4 groups of parents to complete the Taluf Parents Training Programme, bringing the total number of graduated parents to 420 since its inception in October 2013. The 6-week course has been taught in both English and Arabic to participants from 29 different nationalities across the country. So far, the Jalila Foundation has invested over 5 million dirhams into its programme, which has benefited a huge cross-section of the special needs community, including families living with autism, Down syndrome, and other developmental delays. It was the first time that the course was delivered in Abu Dhabi. That's following the expansion to Sharjah and Ras Al Khaimah in the past, in order to accommodate a larger number of parents in the UAE.
We started the ALIF program because we had factual information that there are so many parents in the UAE from all nationalities. They have children with special needs, and that they didn't know where to go for help. They needed help with educating them and how to positively impact the behavior of their children. And so there was a gap in the UAE, and we wanted to fill that gap. And I think we did extremely well with that based on the feedback that we received from the parents. We started the other program for the teachers in the schools because we came to know that many schools are hesitant to accept children with special needs because they feel that they don't have the proper system in the school or the education system. So we came in and we are preparing those schools to accept more students and to provide them with more resources so that they can provide better inclusion in education.
First of all, we would like all of us, in behalf of our school and all other schools, to really thank Al Ta'aluf program. It was a great and rewarding program. It wasn't a program of a month, it was a whole year program when we had the theoretical and practical assignments to do. Okay, so whatever we had in any session, we would go back to school and work on it. Okay, with our kids, with our students, especially our children with special needs. This kind of program is very important for inclusive education, especially for teachers, for them to know the different aspect of each difficulty and needs of students and how to deal and how to work with the child individually.
75% of UAE residents have friends or followers on social media that they don't usually interact with. That's according to Du's latest study as a part of its Post Wisely campaign, inspiring the online community in the country to think before they post. Unveiling more details about their study, social media usage and the dangers of oversharing, Du officials stated that their aim is to sensitize audiences about sharing information that could be detrimental not only to their lives, but also to their families and well-being. The study finds that nearly half of the 75% of respondents who have been befriended or followed on social media by unknown online users, nearly 49% accepted more than half of these unfamiliar requests, which, according to Du, is a concerning figure. The study, which provides crucial information about UAE residents' relationships with social media, shows that while 50% of respondents have a public Facebook profile, 53% have a public Instagram account, and 68% have a public Twitter account. Facebook is the most widely used social media platform for meeting new people, with 72% of respondents using it for that purpose. Other results show that 22% of respondents have more than 500 friends on Facebook, and 46% spend more than 1 to 2 hours on Facebook per day. 58% of respondents share friends' pictures on social media, while 50% share family pictures and 39% check in at their location. While 2 in 5 parents reported that their children have active social media accounts, 90% of them claim to monitor their children's Facebook accounts, and 79% claim to monitor Instagram accounts. The study also revealed that 97% of social media users in the UAE received at least one cyber attack in the form of spam links and inappropriate messages from strangers. Patients in the UAE are suffering unnecessary heart damage, and in some cases even resulting in death, as they fail to recognize the signs of a heart attack. That's according to health experts. Dr. Brajesh Mittal, the head interventional cardiologist at Dubai's Gahood private hospital, who's also the chairman of Scale STEMI Care for All in Emirates, which is an alliance of heart specialists, states that better public understanding of warning signs is essential. A heart attack happens when blood flow to part of the heart stops, causing damage to the heart muscle. It can cause congestive heart failure, resulting in chronic long-term illness or an irregular heartbeat. The most common symptom is chest pain, which may travel from the chest into the shoulder, arm, neck or jaw, perhaps to the left side of the body, and will last for more than a few minutes. Other symptoms may include shortness of breath, nausea, feeling faint, a cold sweat or tiredness. In the most serious of instances, this can lead to a cardiac arrest, and unless treated within a few minutes, death usually occurs. It was noted that immediate symptoms may not seem serious and can sometimes feel like severe heartburn. Dr. Mittal stated that if people do experience possible heart attack symptoms, they should dial 999 to call an ambulance without delay, rather than driving to hospital, as time is of the essence. And early action prevents not only deaths, but also further damage to the heart. A total of 15,330 surgeries have been performed at Dubai's health authorities' hospitals in the first half of the year, while 41,528 were admitted to the hospitals during that period. Dr. Ahmad bin Kalban, the CEO of the hospital services sector at the DHA, revealed that out of the 15,330 surgeries conducted at DHA hospitals, just over 7,500 were major surgeries, while nearly 7,800 were minor. In Rashid Hospital, of the 9,513 patients admitted, 5,430 came in for surgeries, out of which nearly 3,000 were minor and nearly 2,500 were major. A total of 5,341 surgeries were conducted in Dubai Hospital, out of which just under 2,800 were minor and 2,500 were major. And in the first 6 months, 15,904 patients were admitted to Dubai Hospital. In Latifa Hospital, 4,139 surgeries were conducted, and a total of 14,354 patients were admitted in the first 6 months of 2016. Dr. Kalban added that in Hatta Hospital, out of the 1,757 patients admitted, 420 came in for surgeries, 247 were major, and 173 were minor. And finally, looking to other news now, a sensational 12-star showdown is set for the 12th edition of the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship, with 3 of the world's top 4 and 3 of this year's major winners confirmed. Defending champion Rickie Fowler is set to go head-to-head with Dustin Johnson, Rory McIlroy, Henrik Stenson and Danny Willett from January the 19th to the 22nd at the Abu Dhabi Golf Club, who will be joined by Brandon Grace, Alex Noren, Thomas Peters, Martin Kamer, Lee Westwood, JD Thongchai and Thomas Bjorn. Johnson is looking to start 2017 in Abu Dhabi with the same winning flair that has seen him win the US Open, BMW Championship and Ryder Cup, capped by the PGA Tour Player of the Year title. Renowned as one of the PGA Tour's longest drivers, the world number 2 hopes he'll feel right at home in Abu Dhabi. Meanwhile, fellow US compatriot Fowler is expected to drive thousands of fans back to Abu Dhabi Golf Club as he returns to defend the Falcon Trophy.
Well, like we were saying, I've never been there to play. I've never really been to the Middle East at all, so I thought it was something that I would like to do and something that I would enjoy, and I feel like I'd like to play all over the world. So this is one spot that I haven't played, and I'm excited about it and really looking forward to it.
Golf that both of them played was amazing. There's been a lot of good golf play this year. I think we had 4 first-time major winners, so it was a fun year as a spectator and as a fellow golfer to see some friends play well. Obviously, I want to make sure that Tiger takes the time that he needs to make sure he's healthy and ready to come back. He's probably, Arnie and Jack paved the way for him to have the impact that he did. He's had the biggest impact on the game.
Fresh from bagging the 2016 Tour Championship and FedEx Cup trophies, Rory McIlroy is on the hunt for his first Abu Dhabi victory when he tees off at the national course for the 10th time, while 2016 Open Championship winner Henrik Stenson prepares for his 12th Abu Dhabi appearance.
We'll see when he makes his comeback, but I hope he's going to get healthy and get his game in shape so he can be out there competing again, because he still attracts a lot of people, and I'm sure the fans haven't forgotten the way he used to play the game, and they all wish him to come back and play somewhat similar.
you know, the grass is slightly different. You know, most of the time we get fantastic weather, and the golf courses are, you know, in unbelievable condition. You know, it's one of the most fun swings that, you know, we kind of play, the Middle East swing. You know, we've got 3 fantastic golf courses, and you usually get great fields. In my opinion, around some of the best courses that we play all year. So yeah, it's always good fun to go back. You kind of know what you're going to get. You're always at the same golf course, which is nice. You get familiar with them over the years. And yeah, you know, it's a place that I really enjoy going to.